Hello YouTube, it is Championdjk coming at you again with another video, and today I got kind of a quick one for you, probably. We'll see. This is going to be Auto World. This is the latest kind of hobby exclusives on this side here, and then some bonus Ultra Reds over there that we're going to also take a look at. So we're just going to take, these are three kind of new castings that have been put out by Auto World, and sometimes in Auto World fashion, what they will do is they will put these castings out first as an Auto World store exclusive, and then they'll show up as a store release, like in a different color, which is kind of how this worked this year. They kind of came out at the same time. So we got the 65 Chevy Impala SS 396, the Dodge Coronet, and the Plymouth Sport Fury GT, which I think I should grab the other Impala that kind of matches that one. I want to see what the differences are. Now, Auto World will do this. We'll start with the Impala. Now, Auto World will typically, you know, they'll make a car like the 65 or whatever, 60 whatever Impala, and then they will make like different variations of it based on front core, rear core, that will change. It's either trim or the exact year. So this is the 65 Impala. What is this one? You know, it's probably not going to tell us on here. Somebody that's a muscle car aficionado, and I did not prepare well for this. I just literally just grabbed this off of my... but this is a 396 SS as well, but likely a different year, and we're just going to look at differences in the tooling. This might be a 66 or maybe a 64. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% on that one. So I should have looked it up before starting the video, and I'm not going to stop it and look it up now. So we're just going to go ahead with it. It'll give you some, guys, you know, you Impala fans down in the comments, something to tell me about, which is also fun. But we've got this. This is from a way earlier release. This was actually a hobby exclusive release or an Auto World exclusive release from way back. I think 2017, somewhere thereabouts. This one in just plain white. I just grabbed the first one I saw on my wall, and it was this one. So let's go ahead and open up this guy. This is these limited ones are limited to 3,504 pieces. This is an Evening Orchid Poly, which is got pretty color for sure. So 1965 Chevy Impala SS 396. It's the first release of the 65 Impala. The Evening Orchid paint was a one-year-only paint color, optional across all 65 GM models. It was marketed as Iris Mist for the Pontiac line. Kind of a cool color. I think Johnny Lightning's released a Pontiac in this color, in this Iris Mist color, so that's pretty interesting. So this thing's got a little bit kind of a special card art. It's got some foil on it, and again, it's limited. It's an AutoWorldStore.com exclusive. Let's go ahead and get it open. Go ahead and do that here. Pull it out that way. I got to save the card. And let's take a look here at this model. So, of course, opening hood. Which we'll try to get that open right away. There's the detailed engine. Let's open up this one, too. I want to see if the engine tooling is the same. It does look like it. And it probably should be, since they're both SS 396s. Here's a look at the wheels. Looks like the wheels do look different. Yep, and maybe not actually. Wheels are the same. Super Sport on the side there. Let's look at the grill. Grill's a little different, as you can see there. Headlights are a little different. The way that is a little bit different. And then the hood, pretty much the same. The rear, pretty much the same, but then there you go, that's way different. So the taillights, the taillight style makes me think this is definitely an older model than this one. because these rounded taillights, I think, would mean that it's a little bit older, would be my guess. And that's just, you know, based on what I'm thinking here. You guys will have to let me know if I'm wrong. Taillights look a little bit on the sloppy side, if I'm honest. On this, just with that red paint, kind of getting like, looks like a, you know, it looks like my 7-year-old when she tries to put on lipstick. So, and then the interior is kind of a cool beige-ish color. Looks good. Overall, the car looks good. It's heavy. Not much of an exciting new casting, just because it's, you know, more or less, you know, a variation of whatever year this car is. So it's just a different year, same kind of trim package, but a different year, which is cool that they do that. It's very cool, don't get me wrong. It's just I wouldn't consider this like a fully brand new tooling. It's more like a new rear and front core tooling than it is a full, you know, from the ground up redesign or ground up brand new design tooling. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I'm guessing, look at the base, looks the same. And the tooling number on the base, this 013, that's the same. So essentially it is the same tooling, right? So there you go. So it's new, but it's not that new. So we'll get that one out of the way. Take a look at that one. Now these other two are definitely brand spanking new tooling. So let's start with this one here. This is the 1970 Plymouth Sport Fury GT. So we got this in a gold and kind of an orange in the last release of Auto World, which is really cool. They look really good. But then you get this one in black velvet for the store exclusive. And it's looking pretty awesome too. This is the first release of the 70 Plymouth Sport Fury GT. The rarest of the 1970 Sport GTs was the 446, where only 64 were made. There are no clear records of exactly how many survivors exist today. Interesting. So imagine that this is like the model of that. Really cool casting. This one's really neat to open here. I'm trying to preserve the text. And let's go ahead and open it up. Love the wheels on this one, although the chrome on this particular wheel is a little bit sloppy. What a big, giant boat of a car with just the thickest tires you can imagine. Big yacht. Yeah, 100% a big yacht. Dude, this thing is super cool. 2-door. It's giant. Super long. It's just got a really cool silhouette to it. Quite awesome. There's a look at the engine. Very cool. This one had those flip around headlights, right? I think that's what it had. So these are actually flipped down, so the headlights are hidden in this. I don't know if they do a version of it with the headlights visible. And I just thought, I'm just not feeling comfortable having that out and not an example of the store purchase one. So I'm grabbing those real quick. And we can do that fairly fast because I've got quick access to them here. So this would be version A and then version B. And then, hang on, I'm going to grab the other ones as well. Might as well, right? Let's see here. I got to keep them straight. So I'm just grabbing this stuff. You guys just chill out for a second. Version B. Okay, so here it is in the orange, which looks quite good. You have to let me know what color you think is the best. So we got the black one. I was trying to see if any of these had the headlights visible, because I'm pretty sure that's where they flip. And they don't. This blue one's probably my favorite. This blue one with the black top. That looks really awesome. Although this looks pretty cool too. in orange, and then of course in black. So you get 3 versions of this car right away. Backtracking a little bit here, we've got so this is version A in the store release in a dark blue, and then this is version B in this release. I definitely prefer this color the best. I think that the hobby exclusive is the best in that case. But very, very cool. Very awesome. Definitely digging these cars. I think that this casting's a really good addition to Auto World's lineup. And it really is what Auto World is all about. These big old land yachts. And I think that it's quite good. So this is a really cool casting. I thought this was a really good addition to Auto World's lineup. All right. Next is the Dick Landy Dodge Coronet RT. This is pretty neat because Auto World doesn't often put like a lot of graphics on cars. So the rare time that they do, they get pretty collectible. Like the lead sled that they did, that was super awesome. It's just they don't do it so super often. Normally, their cars, aside from like a hobby exclusive, which that stuff is, normally their cars are just going to be factory colors, and that's great. That's part of why I love Auto World, is because of that. So this one says it's in silver poly, but it's in silver poly with the Dick Landy graphics on it. So this, I believe, was version A that we got in gold, so you can get them. And it's pretty cool. This is really neat looking. I really like it. And again, this is very much like right in line with what we want to see from Auto World, right? These big old cars. There's a little bit of a little goof right there in the corner. Mostly the quality control in Auto World's pretty darn good, but there are little paint issues here and there. It can happen. But these are pretty awesome. Great value for money, by the way, with Auto World cars. The detail you get for the price you pay is actually pretty commendable. All right, so we've got that. We got the version A. This is the version B. And forgive me because I didn't prepare all that well and I didn't get the actual colors. This one looks really clean on the front end. Looks awesome. There's the engine. Pretty darn cool. Nice looking interior. Love these red line tires. Look very, very awesome. This is a great version of this. So both of these, very cool. But now let's get into the Dick Landy Dodge. Dick Landy Dodge, 1968 Dodge Coronet RT. I want to say Greenlight's put out this car before. I could be wrong, but I think they may have. And I'm trying to see it. Like, I thought I might have even had it on display, but I guess I don't. It'd be a fun comparison, maybe. I think they have. I think they've put out this car. Or something very, very similar to it from Dick Landy Dodge. Dandy Dick Landy. Look at that. So anyway, this one's really cool. It's going to be probably a popular one for a long time because, again, like I said, Auto World doesn't typically do a lot of stuff where it's like it's different from just a factory color. And we've got, you know, factory colors look beautiful. This one looks pretty awesome. I definitely actually prefer the factory colors over this, even though this is really cool. I just, this green one is just so killer. I love this one. That's fantastic. I ended up finding these in stores too, and I bought extras. So that's how much I like them. That's how much I like them. I bought stuff that's just going to go in a box for a long time and not on display because I have a problem, which I'm sure you all can relate to. But yeah, very, very neat indeed. Detail on the base. Whoa, detail on the base looks really, really good. Tooling number's 87 on this one. So these got brand new tooling numbers. This one is 86, of course, 86 and 87. So very, very neat indeed. Let's open up some Ultra Reds as a little bonus for today. We got two Dodge Charger Hellcats that we can open up as Ultra Reds, both Mio exclusives. So pretty nifty here. Probably limited about, I'm going to say, either 100 or 200 pieces each. These are probably going to be pretty limited, just based on they're probably either 1 per 48 or 1 per 24. Is likely the likely scenario with the M&J Toys exclusives. I don't know for sure, and they don't really tell you. So you got to get a scissors to open these ones up. So let's do that quick. Go ahead and chop that. And for this first one, the regular one, the non-chase one, there it is right there. Looking pretty decent. Limited to 4,800 pieces, of course. And then here is our Ultra Red. These come with a box, which I love. That's fantastic. But yeah, looking pretty decent. I thought this version of this Hellcat was pretty good. This is another casting I didn't really get that excited about because it's not a car I typically get excited about. I would say the Ultra Red looks pretty nifty. You get red tires, Ultra Red base, Ultra Red body, red interior, and gold wheels. So that's your Ultra Red traits for this one. We got to open the hood though, just in case they hid anything under there, and they did not. But pretty cool there. Not terrible. Looking pretty good. This one's got a stuck wheel on the front. Tire needs to be reinstalled maybe. It's kind of rubbing there. Other than that, pretty nifty. Let's open up the other one. I know these Ultra Reds are sometimes a little anticlimactic, especially if you don't really enjoy the casting. This one undoubtedly probably went for a decent amount of money. I didn't pay for these. I got these from my buddy Diecast, who I've mentioned on the channel several times. He's a collector from Romania, and I hub for him here in the U.S. So he gets stuff shipped to me. I consolidate it and ship them to him, and he pays me for my time and troubles in Ultra Reds. So he actually purchased these for me from eBay and had them shipped directly to my house. And that's how I acquired them, which is kind of a cool thing that I don't have to really worry about trying to search or find this stuff unless I see it at like a local meet. I don't really scour eBay for them too often. But yeah, this one, just because of the Gulf livery, is going to be somewhat popular because it still seems that Gulf livery is a popular thing. Little goofy to have it on like a Dodge like this, a Hellcat. I don't know. It just doesn't really make a ton of sense to me, but here we are. And the Ultra Red with it is kind of an interesting color combination as well. This one we get Ultra Red tire, we get red tires, red base, red body, red interior, so similar traits to this one, except for instead of gold wheels, we get Ultra Red wheels. Kind of interesting there. So there's a couple of chase Hellcats for you. So what's your favorite model of the 3 new ones, right? What would you rather have in your collection? Would you rather have one of these 2 chases, or would you rather have this guy, or this guy? I'm going to say the Impala's a little lackluster. It just is, because we've had this casting in spirit for quite a while, since almost the beginning of Auto World. It's like the 13th casting. And I believe it's in the first regular premium release, this style of Impala is in that release. So it's been around for a very long time. These 2 are brand new and are exciting. I would say out of these 2, I actually like this one better. Out of the regular factory colors, this is probably my favorite, and then this is my second favorite. So, but you guys let me know what you think in the comments down below. What castings do you want to see Auto World put out for you muscle car aficionados? Like what do you want them to do next, or what do you want them to work on? I'm kind of interested in seeing that. I'd like to see some more cars that are not American coming from Auto World, because it is Auto World, not Auto USA. So it would be neat to see some other kind of classic cars come out. It would be really neat to have them kind of lean into vintage stuff, mostly American, or maybe Japanese manufacturer that also, you know, we're an American, you know, for the basically 50s, I guess, through the 90s, I would say would be neat. Auto World stuff, and kind of lean into it like Tomica Limited Vintage does. I think that's where their niche is, and I think that's what they should kind of stick to. But you guys let me know what you think, of course, in the comments. This will be in the Auto World playlist. Tons of other Auto World brand content if you want to take a look at that. If you are new to Auto World, you can take a look at that playlist and you will get a very good idea of what Auto World is about. I've done many videos, and have been an avid collector of the brand pretty much since the beginning, or very close to it. I would say since about 2015. So you guys let me know what that's 10 years. That's 10 years now. All right. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. Of course, thank you very much for watching, and have a great day.